I never expected one weekend trip to expose the truth about my relationship, but her ultimatum made the decision for me.
I never thought a simple weekend trip could unravel an entire future. My name is Ethan, I'm 30, and I was supposed to be getting married this summer. Sophie and I had built a life out of checklists and color-coded spreadsheets. Our wedding plans swallowed entire evenings. She was this magnetic, artistic soul who lit up every room. I was the grounded one, the planner, the anchor. And maybe that's why the storm hit so hard. A month ago, my best friend Liam, my brother, and everything but blood called. He wanted one last trip before the wedding, Vegas, 3 nights. Just some poker, a few shows, a chance to decompress. I knew Sophie wouldn't like it. She was cautious, precise, allergic to surprises. I tried explaining it gently. It's just a weekend, Soph. No madness, no trouble. Just time with Liam before things get crazy. Her eyes narrowed. We have the final cake tasting, the rehearsal dinner menu, the floral arrangements. You're really going to run off to Vegas now? I stayed calm. Soph, I'll still be reachable. This isn't me running away. It's just a breather. Then she said it, her voice sharp and cold. If you go, I'll cancel the wedding. I actually laughed at first, thinking she was joking. She wasn't. I can't marry someone who chooses a trip over me, she said. If you leave, everything is off. The silence in that kitchen was deafening. Something inside me stirred. This wasn't about Vegas. This was about control, about trust, about whether I was allowed to have my own friendships, my own freedom inside this marriage. I realized some ultimatums aren't challenges, they're revelations. I wanted to argue, to negotiate, to just make it all okay. But deep down, I knew what canceling that trip would mean. It meant giving up a piece of myself I might never get back. Liam and I had this plan for weeks, tickets bought, hotel booked. I'm going, I heard myself say. My voice was quiet but steady. I can't cancel. I'm sorry, Soph. Her face twisted in disbelief. You're choosing him over me. Over us? There was nothing I could say that she was willing to hear. The next morning I packed in a silence so heavy it felt like it was pressing on my ribs. As Liam picked me up, my phone buzzed, a text from Sophie. Wedding's off? Don't come back expecting anything. The words stung, but beneath the sting was a strange, quiet voice whispering that sometimes the right choice doesn't feel good. Vegas wasn't glamorous or liberating. It was just bright, loud, and indifferent. But as we unpacked, a calm settled over me. Not triumph, not relief. Just the quiet awareness that I hadn't abandoned myself. Liam didn't push or pry. He just walked the strip with me, gambled small bets, and let me be silent. On the third night, watching the Bellagio fountains, my phone buzzed again. Sophie, we need to talk when you get back, I almost replied, wanting to explain, to defend myself. But I didn't. For the first time in months, I felt clear. I wasn't running from commitment. I was running toward understanding what I truly valued. When I got home, the apartment was a museum of almost memories. Wedding decorations, guest lists, venue brochures. Sophie finally spoke at dinner. I can't do this. You chose him over me. I looked at her and said slowly, no, I didn't choose him over you. I chose honesty. I chose not to build a marriage on fear or ultimatums. The anger in her eyes softened into confusion. This wasn't about Vegas, I continued. This was about you wanting me to be someone I'm not, and I can't marry into that. The wedding wasn't collapsing because of a trip. It had been collapsing long before, with cracks hidden under perfection and love tangled with control. The Vegas trip didn't destroy us, it exposed us. The days that followed were strangely civil. We just carefully disassembled a life we thought we wanted. And somewhere in that stillness, I felt this incredible sense of relief. The relief that comes from choosing your own integrity, even when it costs you something big. Weeks later, I ran into her at a friend's dinner. She gave me a small, bittersweet smile. I guess we really weren't ready, she said. I nodded. No, but that's okay. Sometimes love doesn't fail, it just teaches you a lesson you weren't ready for. And in that moment, there was no tension. Just acceptance. Some endings aren't tragedies. They're just course corrections. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever had to make a tough choice like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about life's unexpected turns.